How did I find out my daughter's fiance was fake nice? I told him I was legally blind. I'm not. My daughter Sophie got engaged last fall to this guy named Brandon. You know those dudes who are a little too put together? Shiny shoes, perfect haircut, firm handshake, like he walked out of a How to Impress Her Dad YouTube video. He'd always bring expensive wine, which by the way, no one in our house drinks. Said things like, "Such a pleasure to be in your lovely home, sir." And I was like, "Brandon, we have a laundry basket in the hallway and a dog that screams when the microwave beeps. Be serious." But something felt off, like he was acting. So when they got engaged, I had this idea. I told them I was diagnosed with a degenerative eye disease and my vision was rapidly fading. Sophie gave me the "dad, please don't be weird" look, but Brandon lit up. Suddenly he was pulling out chairs, reading menus out loud, offering to guide me around the house like I'd gone full Daredevil overnight. At first, I thought, okay, maybe he's just trying to help, but then things got weirder. If I asked where something was, Brandon would suddenly describe it like a cartoon villain trying to sell me a haunted mirror. "It's over there, sir, by the elegant mahogany cabinet with a fine mother-of-pearl inlay." "Sir Brandon, we got that cabinet at IKEA. Calm down." Anyway, week by week, I started noticing things. He'd only say the right things when Sophie was in the room. The second she'd leave, boom, whole vibe change. One time, I was listening to a podcast in sunglasses when he messaged his friend, "God, this house is a dump. Hope her inheritance skips the dated furniture." Another time, Sophie went to grab groceries, and Brandon offered to help me organize my finances, which is code for he tried to get me to show him my retirement account logins. I played dumb and said, "Oh, I can't see the screen, Brandon. Maybe Sophie can help when she's back." His smile faded real quick. One day, I accidentally dropped my phone in front of him and waited. He picked it up, unlocked it, don't ask me how he did it, long story, and started scrolling. Didn't even try to be subtle. Still, I waited. The final test, I had Sophie tell him I was updating my will. Didn't say what was in it, just mentioned I was making some changes. The next day, Brandon showed up with a Rolex. Not for Sophie, for me. Said it was a gift for the father I always wished I had. I asked him, "What brand is this?" He said, "Rolex, sir." I asked again, "What time is it?" He paused. "It's 2:30. The watch wasn't set. It was stuck at 9:17 and it was probably fake." Anyway, a week later, I miraculously got my vision back. Sophie threw a brunch. Brandon came over with flowers again. Halfway through, I picked up the newspaper and started reading it out loud. Brandon stared like I'd just levitated. "You can see?" "Yep, I've been seeing everything, Brandon." He looked at Sophie, then at me, and asked, "You lied? You snooped through my phone, tried to access my bank accounts, and insulted my furniture. We're even." Sophie just sipped her orange juice, calm, stone cold. She'd heard enough over the past few weeks. We let him talk. He mumbled something about feeling betrayed, and then stormed out like he forgot the house has 3 steps and tripped on the last one. Our dog barked once, like good riddance. Sophie cried that night, of course. But the next morning, she told me, "I think I loved the version of him I wanted to see, not the one you actually saw. She's with someone else now, a guy named Luis. He builds furniture from scratch, talks to me like a normal person, brings donuts instead of wine." Last week, I told him I was thinking about repainting the living room. He said, "I've got some leftover paint. Want help this weekend?" No speech, no mahogany nonsense. Just showed up in a hoodie with paint on it and a ladder. I think this one's the real deal. And I didn't even have to fake an eye disease this time, which is honestly a relief. My contacts were getting expensive.